I would say we are. We just went live.
Use a soundboard thing or something.
I don't have it set up just
Ah,
because I'm doing everything at once, motherfucker.
wow.
Wow. Yeah,
Gotcha, bitch.
I'll do. Yeah, you can do the soundboard thing for me. I'm down for that. I'm absolutely down for that.
Wow.
Wow. Let me share a screen. Let me make sure that everyone who decides to watch us will actually see what we're doing.
So creepy.
Give me a second.
Let's see. Make that.
There we are. We can see our lust boy goodness. No, how's
All right.
everyone? How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing fine. I am just.
I hope you're doing
standing-
horrible.
Oh, you bitch. I'm there. I'm there with my face. With my amazing face, so everyone can think that this is me painting. How about that? How about that?
It is. It's you the whole
So-
time.
Yeah, so we have to figure it out so we can see your face too at some point. We'll figure
Yeah.
it out.
Just to do all my cable management and get all that stuff and rebuild everything.
Why
Basically, I
have-
have to go through my entire computer. Yeah. So.
Why I'm so gangsta? I am not gangsta. I'm a pussy, dude. Like any altercation, I was like, don't punch me.
It's true. Look at his rainbow sweatshirt.
A rainbow though.
That rainbow dough.
A rainbow though.
That rainbow dough.
Dude, how have you been? I mean, I know how have you been. I'm just gonna ask because
So stupid.
it's
We just
stupid.
had a call.
It's silly. I know. We
I'm
had
good.
a call a couple of minutes ago.
I'm getting sleep.
anyways.
That's what's nice. I got
Anyways,
some sleep
I gotta
last
do
night.
like a shameless plug of me
Don't do it.
with that amazing cup that is kind of dirty because I'm drinking like fourth coffee out of it,
Ew.
but it's on sale.
Fourth
If you-
copy.
Yeah, dude, I'm drinking a lot of coffee just because this cup is so awesome. Dude, this
That is-
cup is like, I'll make a close up so people can see it, dude. Like,
Dude, you need to chill on the coffee, man.
oh, I just have too much energy. That's
You
what's
said a
up.
close up. You kept the. You didn't show us a close up.
Because your stream is delay.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. I'm like looking at it like, hey, what's going on here? Yes.
I'm
Got
such
that.
a sellout. Holy
Dude, it's that design is pretty sexy though.
Yeah, I wonder who did that design though. Fuck.
Ow,
Must have
no.
been some artist that kind of
Such
doesn't
a
know
jerk.
what he does. Kind of
Yeah.
sucks, honestly.
Such a jerk. Such a jerk.
All right.
All right. Let's get to business. Let's get to business already.
Yeah,
business.
let's get to business. Let's get
Business.
to business.
No, not business. Business.
Business. All right.
Let's get to business.
Business.
Not penis business.
Penis.
Bren-
Penis.
Brenner.
Edwin myself has been subscribed to this channel for 6 months, man.
Damn, Edwin.
Dude,
Damn, Edwin.
shout out for Edwin for being.
Damn, Edwin.
All right. Chill out. Relax, man. Relax. So, what we're doing here? All right. So I wanted to paint some Showtime stuff with the Clip Studio Paint X.
But
And
I wanted to paint bro time.
oh, you want to do
Showtime's alter ego.
Dude, the Showtime bro time.
That Showtime bro time, though.
Showtime.
Bro time. Actually, make it in kanji, like bro. Bam, bro
Dude,
time.
You could actually. Fuck. I'm gonna sit on my chair that makes my butthole hurt, basically.
Maciej has a dildo chair.
Yeah, I basically like slide on it.
you duct taped a dildo to your chair. Oh, ow! I'm watching the delay and you just freaking hopped on it.
Yeah, dude, I like it.
You have those
Awesome.
assless chaps too, like the pants that look like you have pants in the front, but in the back it's just your bare ass.
That's basically what it is. How did you know?
Yes, yes.
Um,
Lost in the boy time. All
Fucking
right.
enough of this silliness. So I want you to try the studio, the
Yeah.
Clip Studio Paint, and that's what I want you to do. So how about you save this amazing picture in PSD?
Okay. Can you
And
open up a PSD
yeah,
over?
I think you
All right.
can. I think you
All
can.
right. Let's see. The barrel. I'm going to
I gotta take a
save
sip
this.
of that delicious coffee.
Oh my god. Okay. Let's see. You're full. Yeah, because that's my question. I was wondering if I could just open up my current PSD files in
Yeah.
that studio.
So
Mega studio
I
thing.
have you on my second second screen, so I can basically see what's going on, and I
Cool.
can see what are you doing?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Ooh.
But by the way, because of basically what I do, and Ash is always screaming at me like, dude, just fucking plug your headphones and works. I'm
You're not doing
like
anything.
I'm like testing audio and stuff. So if for whatever reason, my volume levels are not right or something like that, just let me know right away. So I don't want to take a shower, by the way. Fuck it. I want to stay smelly and dirty.
It's been what, like, you're doing like what Chipotle Life was doing, with Andrew was doing, but you're doing it with no showering.
Yeah.
It's called Stink Life. Been doing it strong for what, 45 years now? Good times, good times. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see. So I'm in Manga Studio. All right.
Yep.
So I go to like file open or something,
Yep.
and then grab it. Grab it.
Grab it. Grab it.
Let's see.
I think my audio is too quiet. I think that's what's up. Huh. That's weird. Let me see.
That's because I'm a man. I'm a man. Okay, cool. Got it. That's cool.
Are
It
you
all comes
though?
in here.
Are you though?
I'm kind of lost as to if I am or not. Bam. Okay. Well, this is like old school version Photoshop. Like the way. Can I change this gray? This gray is so bright. How can you change the background to be blacker, darker? Or is that with an upgrade
Let's
or something?
see. No, I think you can do it. I think when you go to
Preferences, maybe?
yeah, it should be in preferences. Let me see. Because I have it open here too. So
Those preferences, Joe?
those preferences, though.
Those preferences, Joe.
Preferences.
Preferences?
It's gonna be in the interface. It might be because you have like a really old version of it.
Damn.
Yeah, it
that
might be
would
because of
interesting.
that.
All
I hope
right.
my audio is better now. I had to add a little bit of that preamp goodness to it, you know?
The
You know
alien
what I
needs
mean?
it. The alien needs that
Yeah.
loud Maciej voice. Yeah. All right. I'm still using my Blue Yeti. It's working fine.
I think my camera froze too. Holy shit!
Are you using Wirecast or what are you using?
Yeah, I'm using Wirecast. Here's one thing I've noticed. My camera froze, which is looking kind of funny because I'm like in the middle of. It almost looked like I'm grabbing mic and about to suck it. So
Ooh.
it's kind
Yeah, I
of
see it.
dirty.
You're like puckering up, getting ready.
I gonna turn it off because it's fucking ridiculous.
But we want to see it. Just leave it on there though. That picture is beautiful.
All right.
It's so good. It'll be funny once we both have our cameras up. I'm wondering if it's gonna just destroy the stream though by having so much data being fed through it. So we'll see.
Not really. It won't. I think it's gonna be fine. So yeah, we're basically. I mean, we're trying a lot of stuff. We want to make these streams better. Any possible time, and basically add new features and shit like that. But because we are not engineers by any stretch of imagination, it's basically just Googling shit
We're imagination
and then
engineers.
making like, all right, this is how you do it. This is how you do it. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got my old art in the bottom. I set the opacity low. I got a new layer up on top.
Yeah.
So where do I go? What do I do?
I would
How do I
start
do this?
using pens. Like pencils is like, I mean, what I like about this software is basically how well it reproduces like traditional media, and it
Mm-hmm.
also has that when you go into your tool properties, which is going to be on the left hand side, right above the color circle. You
So
have the
left
tool
hand side, oh,
properties.
right over here. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. You have that stabilization kind of thing there.
Oh, this stuff right here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And
Hmm.
what it does, it allows you to basically do this lazy mouse.
Yeah, like ZBrush has.
Yeah, like ZBrush or, I mean, you can buy like this plugin for Photoshop that kind of does this, but
Hmm.
I mean, this is kind of already in it, which is kind of cool,
Yeah,
which
that's
is
cool.
kind of great. So you kind of want to have that.
Alright. So
Kind of
you
want to
said
have that.
a pen, so I'm gonna use this one. So I'm using the pen. Stabilization, quality, 100% brush size.
Yeah.
So I have just these, and you had like a bunch of custom ones that you got from
Yeah,
like
let me
downloaded.
see if I can save those for you and send them over, so you can
That'd
start
be cool.
using any of those.
Yeah.
Let me save the one that I
Yeah.
use quite a lot.
That picture of you.
Let me see if I can save it. Export subtool. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna put it in the Dropbox that we
Can you just
use.
send it to me in email or something?
It's gonna be
Is it how big?
easier. I don't think it's gonna be big, but
So
can
she
you
said.
can you access the Dropbox that we've been sharing together?
Yeah, yeah, I
Forever?
can get to that. The shared one.
Yeah, gonna be pretty small. It should be already there.
Okay. Where is
It's
it
gonna be
though?
like this
The
fucking
kanji do.
kanji do.
The
Let me
kanji
see if I can
do.
fix my camera in the meantime. It should be fine. Quick stuff.
Is it
Quick.
the VAC 415 full zip file?
No. I'll tell you what it
Maybe
is.
let me look at date modified.
It's like .sut.
SUT. It's in the resources folder, right?
No. I can put it there though.
Oh, that's where I thought you put it. Yeah.
Uh,
This is how it works, people. This is magic.
yeah, there it is.
There it is. Oh, damn, that's crazy. Okay, so then I can grab it from there, I guess,
Yeah, I
in the
think
setup
drag and
program.
drop. No, actually go to. I think you can import. Or
Oh,
yeah,
snap.
that
I just
works.
dragged and dropped that
Fuck
baby.
yeah. Start
Oh,
using this
snap.
bitch then.
Damn. Watch this. Daniel. Let's change the color. So do this. Little one of these babies. Little slap, slappity slap. Bam. Oh, that's cool. We got that lazy mouse thing going on. So let's see. Grab this guy. Bring this up. Stabilization. Drop that down a little bit. Whoa. This is weird. It's like I'm delayed. It's
Mm.
all the functions are really similar to Photoshop too. Oh wow, this is crazy. Damn, Daniel.
It's maybe because yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Whoa. There's no lasso though. Is there a way to like erase, or you just hit E and then erase?
You could erase, and there's a lasso tool. I think you press M. I mean, you can customize all the settings, by the
Oh,
way.
there it is. Okay. Yeah, this is cool. All right. Oh, what the hell happened here? I went to something else. Let's see. I'm gonna go back to pen. What's pen? Trying to look for the hotkey of these things. If you there's no hover state hotkey thing.
No, you have to go to settings. So you would go to edit, or
Mm-hmm.
actually, I don't know exactly how it's gonna be in Max, but it's gonna be somewhere in the settings. It should be where the preferences were, like right next to it,
Okay.
if you search for it.
Those lips, though. The stabilization thing is weird. It's cool though. It's so slow. Kinda weird. Does it like that for you? It's like really slow.
I don't know. It works really well for me, man. Works really well for me.
Hmm.
Maybe because of I don't know. How big is this file?
It's pretty
It should be
big.
all right. No, it's not that big. What are you working on? You're on a Mac, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why, because you have that piece of shit old
Uh,
Mac that kind of sucks. Big fat hog.
whoa,
kind
whoa,
of
whoa,
deal.
whoa. Easy. Easy now. Easy. Don't talk about my Mac. My Mac Daddy. Let's see. I'm trying to see if it's the brush. Stabilization. Just take the stabilization off. Yeah, it has a crazy delay in the brush. Maybe it's just like a version error or something. It's super annoying. It's like I draw and then it goes on after. Right. Stop playing around with the audio, you dummy.
I'm not playing around with the audio. I'm fixing my camera, which is already fixed. Just gonna go live in a second.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with this delay. And it definitely can't be because I use Photoshop and it works completely fine.
All right, let's do this. Let's let Daddy show how things are done.
That doesn't help. Stupid ass.
Does any other brush has a delay like that for you, or?
No.
Oh, that's weird.
Maybe, it works if I draw really slow.
Maybe what happens is, because you're working on like older version of the software, and you can basically just update it if you want to easily, right? Maybe because of that, maybe that's what's causing the issue. I mean, this brush might have been written or customized for the new version, which maybe is.
But the other brushes are slow too.
Oh,
their brushes have like.
I would say, I don't know. I think it's your computer.
No, it can't be that.
It's basically like a.
You say that every
time. Mac, so kind of like anyone who's watching us kind of already know that if it's a Mac, then it's going to be like a very big issue.
No, it doesn't. You're so stupid. It's not that at all.
I don't know, dude. It works really well on my computer.
I don't know, Manga Studio. I was interested, but now you got that slow mouse thing going on. The brushes are cool though. I dig the brushes.
Brushes are pretty cool.
So what's the advantage? That's what I'm trying to get at here. What's the advantage of using it over Photoshop? Why?
Because it's awesome. It has like possibilities, and it's just super rad.
No, you're just being
so basically, I mean, to my understanding, and by talking to other artists and people that work with it, this software is sort of like a gold standard right now for comics, like comic book artists. I've seen a lot of them using it.
What's comic book artists?
Yeah, what is comic book artists? I don't know.
What is it?
So because you have like those panels, you can basically create like templates. There's like templates of panels that you don't have to draw like the panels are. The templates are already there. It has better feel for drawing, in my opinion, than Photoshop.
Yeah,
especially when it's not lagging.
Yeah, it feels good when it doesn't lag.
Yeah, but basically, like when you do like the line drawing, it's so much easier and more intuitive to work with this software. It sucks when it comes to like any kind of photo editing. Honestly, I mean that's where you would want to use Photoshop.
Sure.
But this is more for like drawing. Like this is more for drawing kind of tool. ArtGerm is using it. Actually, I think the banner for the software is made by ArtGerm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. The one with like the blue chick.
Yeah, I think there's quite a lot of other artists that are using it as well. I think Allison is using it as well. Danny's girlfriend. I'm so bad with names. Holy shit. People gonna tear my asshole apart because of that.
Tear it or tear it?
Tear it and tear it and everything. All at once. Just make it the size of a Grand Canyon.
Awesome. Grand Canyon ass.
But yeah, it's and it has those halftone tools to it too. So like if you let's say you select your base layer that you've imported from Photoshop, that last boy, bye-bye.
That last boy though?
Yeah,
can you make a duplicate of it?
Yeah, just like Control C or Command C, Command V.
Gotcha.
There you go.
All right.
So now and take you see that panel effects
Yeah.
over it? Yeah. So that's adding this. So when you zoom in, you're gonna see it when you zoom in, because when you're zoomed out, it's not gonna be that visible.
Gotcha.
But there you go.
Alright. Oh, that's cool.
And you can change the distance or density, right? So the
Mhm.
total line number, like if you make it, let's say 15.
This right here.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool. And then you could change it to like, oh, that's cool. I could use all
you
different
have
ones.
like different ones to choose from, and it's a very powerful thing, in my opinion. It looks really awesome when you use it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Other than that, like a lot of things in terms of like the layouts and layers and everything like that is pretty much what Photoshop is. So like if you're a Photoshop user, you can basically jump into it and use it as well.
Yeah, it's pretty fast. I mean, I'm getting results that I want pretty quickly. That's cool
Yeah.
that it's live too. Like you can basically redraw on here, and then
Exactly.
you can see the effect working through it.
You don't
I think
have
the only
that in
problem is
Photoshop.
this delay, but I'll have to maybe I just have to restart my machine or something.
Install it on your PC, which is so much better, you know?
PC is only Octane. That's it. Yeah, and ZBrush too. I'll eventually move over. It's just, dude, come on, give me some time, all right? I'm still having to, still moving over, okay?
All right. Calm down.
Don't go so hard on me.
Ah.
I don't want to leave my Mac.
I don't want to leave my me.
Pretty much.
Hold on a second. I need to take a sip of that delicious coffee in that amazing fucking one of the best things
Stop
ever.
swearing. I learned squared thing, you dummy.
It's like the one of the best things ever that happened in my life is getting that cup, you know.
First one was getting that cup. Second one was the birth of Maya.
Yeah. Pretty much.
She heard that, dude. you're dead meat.
Oh my
now.
god, I'm so bad at
She's gonna
this.
poop in your pillow. She probably already has. She's like, is Dad's pillow? All right, perfect. Dropping a poop in that.
By the way, this episode of Twitch Stream is brought to you by Archive.
No, it is not. Yeah, here with our cafe. I haven't mentioned the collective podcast once. Such a dirty bird.
I'm such a dick. But I mean, it is. I mean, it's one. It's all of it is one thing, really.
Yeah,
Honestly, so
it isn't. It's not even close.
it is though. I mean,
It is not dough.
it is dough.
It is not dough. They're similar. It's just I've been using Apple products for such a long time, so it's just
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, Apple products are good. I mean, this stream is running out of MacBooks. So
There you go.
There you go.
Ah,
I'm such a bad person.
you are. You're the worst. You
Yeah,
and your mug.
dude. See, like even chat,
cool.
even people on chat agree with me. Like Eddie Arts said, like if you drink from that cup, you instantly know how to paint. Like you just instantly learn to paint. That's true.
Shut up, Eddie.
That is actually
stop
true.
Feeding the fire.
That is like 100% correct, sir.
Damn it. Oh my god. You're out of control with that cup, dude. You're out of control with that cup.
So you're using brushes now, right? Or like
Yeah, I'm trying.
P is like when you
P is-
pee. When you
Yeah.
pee is for pens, right? And then
Opacity.
B and the B is for brushes. Opacity, I use like the brackets, like in Photoshop, to change opacity. It has pretty much this very very similar layout, and you can change the settings, like the keyboard settings quite easily too. So I haven't
How you
done
do
it
that?
on my computer
Oh.
yet.
Okay.
Ron. Oh, Ron is here too. Damn it.
What's
What's
up, Ron?
up, dude?
What
How's it
up,
going, man?
Ron?
Ron, so I mean, how does it compare to Sketchbook Pro? Honestly, I don't know. I haven't been using Sketchbook Pro enough to really tell.
That's the one Caleb uses, right? Caleb Watt uses that. He slays it in that thing.
right? I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's a software. You can everything we're doing here. You can do in Photoshop too. It's just like
not everything. It's just a different.
most of. I mean, with plugins and tricks and actions and like different sequences, it's just more convoluted workflow to get this kind of stuff going on in it. And there's like so much more to it. I think you can, much like in Photoshop, you can import 3D models and then apply all of those, halftones and stuff like that to it. Apart from the halftone, you also have like, when you have the stroke modifier in Photoshop, like this layer thing that you can add. So like when you paint, it's going to have the outline. Mm-hmm. It's in that effect panel as well. It's over there too. So it's like super easy to use.
If it didn't have a lag, I'd be so pumped on it, but it has a lag, so I hate it. Lag is the wackest whack. Maybe it is I think I remember trying this out, and then the lag, I was like, F this stuff, man.
Because you're using old version, and you're using a piece of shit computer, too.
No, it's not that. You're so stupid. Ah, man.
Scott Schneider is here, too. Hey, Scott. Yeah, Paul is using Sketchbook Pro for sure, and he's great at it. Paul Osimo, I want to have Paul Osimo on the podcast, too. Because we're good friends, and he's also one of those guys who started working in film when I was still shitting my diapers, basically. So,
stop talking about the Art Cafe on here.
I'm not talking about the Art Cafe. I'm talking about talking to Paul in general, because he's a good fella.
On the Art Cafe.
No, I can maybe get him here too on the Twitch. So, on a Twitch.
Whoa. Okay, I gotta rotate this. Yeah, this is cool. And also I like that you hold shift and you can draw the line, like the straight line, but it gives you a guide. That's cool.
Yeah.
Photoshop doesn't do that, which is
pretty
whack. They don't do that.
Sick.
There you go. Yeah, like fidelity of lines and stuff is cool. I dig that. That's cool.
Yeah, and it's I don't know if this version doesn't have it, I think. But once you upgrade to the newer version, you're gonna have ability to have layers that are basically vector layers, and you can choose between vector and rasterized. Rasterized layers would be basically like your regular layer that you have in Photoshop. So when you scale it up, it's gonna be pixelated because it's just rasters. However, like when you use vector layer, it's like vectors from Illustrator, right? So you can basically scale it up, and it's gonna keep the vector quality to it.
That's cool.
So that's really good, especially like if you just get in the habit. I mean, it's gonna make things slower, obviously, but if you get in the habit of, let's say you want to make this sick illustration with Lost Boy, right? And you started with like too small image, and then you're like, damn it. You know when you do that in Photoshop? When you do it in Photoshop, it's like you start like 2,000 pixels, like everything's working well, and then you realize like, shit, it should be like 4,000 pixels.
Yeah.
And you get like really frustrated. So if you get in the habit of doing this with the vector layers, it will allow you to scale it up without losing any quality, which is, cool. For me, it's amazing. Because basically it means that you can work in smaller, more or less, I think, work in smaller resolution and then scale it up afterwards. So I think
what's that option then? Is it in?
It's gonna be a new version or newer version. It's basically like when you have that button to create a new layer. It basically, no, actually it's there. I just couldn't see the bottom of your screen. It's there. Yeah, the layer with the little box, like right next to it.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, the vector layer. There you go.
Oh, that's cool. And then whatever I draw in here is a vector.
Yeah.
That's sick. So it's like a bitmap. That's cool.
Yep, pretty much.
Nice. Daniel?
If anyone comes in here and says like, why those guys are pumping so much energy and praising the software so much, they must be sellouts.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Because we're paying our bills off of Manga Studio. Yeah.
No, I haven't I don't
Did you
even
fill up your Lamborghini today with Manga Studio money?
No, I mean, so I've reached out to Manga Studio and said like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna Twitch stream about your software. Can you send me a check for my new Bugatti?" And it's like, "Hell yes,
Yes,
let's
we
do
will.
this."
Because you guys are so epic.
We don't know anyone there. It might be,
Yeah.
might be cool to reach out. You know, it would be fun, and I'm gonna try it. Let's see how it works. Let me try it. Let me try it, guys. I'm gonna reach out to Manga Studio.
See if
To
somebody
those
will
guys.
come on from there.
It would be awesome to have someone come on and like, "Hey, did you know you can do this?" I'm like, "What?"
What,
Like we
Daniel?
do with Curtis, you know?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That
Yeah,
would be
just hit 'em
cool.
up.
Yeah, I'll
So
hit him up
I
and see
so I
what's up.
grabbed a selection of something. So what I do, I grab one of these to like move it or something.
So if you want to move it, it's Control or Command T,
And
or like one of those icons that you have in that little,
gotcha. That's cool. Okay. All right. All right. All right.
Everything's there.
Yeah, it is there. All right. And then when I'm out of it, all right, I go back to this.
Dude,
Oh, that's cool. It's like
everything
a
we
little
do
quick menu.
here, everything we do here is just to get that down payment for that Bugatti.
Yeah, guys, we're just we only care about the Bugatti, not you guys. It's just the Bugatti. Our goal in life is to secretly buy a Bugatti. I don't even want a Bugatti. I actually, if somebody gave me a Bugatti, I would take it and I would sell it and I'd buy other cars with it.
Yeah, me too.
I wouldn't give a shit about the Bugatti. Who cares?
It's Ash who's painting, by the way, not me.
Me.
Even though my face is in a stream and yours not. So I'll take all the credit. Thank you very much.
Yeah, how dare you, you dirty art cafe selling
Dirty,
out bastard.
Speaking of which,
Oh no, not mention the
I'm
mug
not
again.
gonna do this.
Okay, so the next thing I gotta figure out is why this lags so bad. But okay, so that's cool. I like the halftone feature. That's rad. I'm digging
Yeah, it's
that, and I
pretty
like
rad.
that it's like active, which is really cool.
Yeah.
So then I could just change it on the fly. I'm like, oh, that looks better. Like the lines or a carrot. Interesting. All right, Ninja Star. Cool. Yeah, I got.
Yeah, you can do like some ninja stuff in there.
Yeah. This is cool. So let's say I wanted to like build up another layer. So I'm gonna make another layer here. And so I'll use like the brush tool to build up some opacity, I guess. And like, let's say I wanted to like fill this area in. Whoa, it lags so bad. Holy shnikes. It's like 3-year-old lag. Okay, then I'll just go.
It's just you, man. It's
No, it isn't. You
is
say
you.
that every time. You're such a dumb.
All right, let me do this. I'll do this. Okay? Let's make it happen.
I don't believe you. No, I don't believe you. No.
You better believe me.
I don't believe
You better believe me. I'm gonna switch screens for a second. And I'll show you. Actually, you know what? Let me do this because
That
you don't
doesn't
see
help
my
me.
screen. You don't see my screen.
Let's see. Use color. Use brightness. How do I? So I'm in here, and now like it's really thick. Do I lower the opacity here, and does that change it? No, that doesn't change it.
Well, what do you want to do?
So I want to make like a fill area, and then I want to be able to slide adjust the amount of intensity on the actual halftone. So if I wanted to make this like a little bit thicker,
I don't understand.
okay. Let me speak English for you. Okay, let's see. Actually, let me.
Oh, you want to like have more halftone in that halftone?
Yeah. Nice.
Change the line tone because the line tone number. I mean, generally from what I understand, it's for print only, right? So, I mean, it kind of displays how it is right now, and this is probably like if it's 100% zoom or 50, it's a 50% zoom. So this is how it's gonna turn out to be in the print. I think if you save it if you rasterize it, that's how it's gonna turn out in the JPEG image too.
Mm-hmm.
But if you export it as your regular image or whatever, it's gonna still be a grayscale. So,
No, I think that's not what I was asking.
but anyways, yeah. So let's say you add a fill, right? So you would take it use a paint bucket,
Where's that at?
like right above the gradient.
Oh, fill. Okay, then
And
fill that right there.
Just fill it. Oh, okay. So it's because it's a vector layer. You cannot fill the vector layer. Okay, just
So-
make a new layer, a regular one. Yeah, and then fill it.
Film that. Okay, cool.
And
I got
then
this.
you want to add like halftone to it, right?
Yeah, so I had that.
Yeah. So and then I guess change the
Pixel distance.
yeah, like
Okay, that's cool.
it's
And I was
15
wondering
and
if like what I was wondering is if like I could adjust the value of that on the fly to get like different effects.
so
You know what I mean?
you would want to fill it with like black color.
Mm-hmm.
And then so the way the halftone is going to work here is as you are changing opacity, it's
Mm-hmm.
going to change the distance as well. And the all that stuff. So,
There it is. Okay, it's actively doing it then.
yeah.
All right, wasn't doing it on the other way. Okay, this is cool. Yeah, this is sick then. Okay. Yeah, I got to figure out why it's lagging. It could be GoToMeetings or something, So
No, it shouldn't be. It should be.
GoToMeetings
It would probably be on my
sucking the
end.
life out of my life.
It'll be on my end though. Not on
Okay,
your end.
I'm getting sold on it. Once I can figure out the lag, then it's game over. I'll just be drawing all this stuff in here. It's just the lag is killing me because I love the halftone stuff.
Yeah.
I've been trying to do the halftone stuff with a lot of the pieces, but in Photoshop, it's such a drag. Let's see if I can.
Right on, dude. Mr. Pep Pep. Mr. Pep Pep. Thanks for a sub for 6 months. Being a sub for 6 months, man.
That name, though.
Awesome sauces. Sauces.
Sauces. Okay, so then what's cool now is I can just paint with this in here and get that halftone goodness, right? No? Yes, no? Yeah, that's sick. You could paint halftones. That's really cool. So before doing it in Photoshop was a drag because you'd have to like make the effect, then make a mask, and then paint it in basically. But now
Pretty much.
this is cool. Okay. All right, Manga Studio. Figure out your lag, and I'll be down. I'll be down with this. Yeah, this is cool. And then I can just adjust the opacity. What's up? Bam! I'm about to make some Lost Boy posters with this beast.
Yeah, that's what I
And
said.
Maybe I'll make a mug with it now.
You
too.
listen to Papa, and Papa tells you what to use.
I'm
and
Papa. You're not Papa.
you listen to Uncle Maciej, and Uncle Maciej comes with the knowledge that you have to use in order to become a better artist.
Oh god. Dude, didn't I have you read that book for a reason? Didn't do any good for you.
Fuck that book. No.
We were talking to Ron. We were talking about ego as the enemy. So I had Maciej read it. Yeah, we should talk about that book actually.
Yeah,
Good
that book is
really good.
amaze balls, I would say.
Good for any artist to read that.
The book
one.
is called. I'll actually link it to our audience so everyone knows what we're talking about. Let me find it real quick. But the book is called "Ego Is Your Enemy."
Ego is the enemy.
Yeah, is the enemy. Sorry. It's written by Ryan Holiday, and it's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, this is cool.
Right here, I just posted the affiliate link so we can get some more of that Bugatti money.
Oh my god. That's cool. Ron lives with Ryan Holiday's in his old apartment, so he sniffs the walls. That Ryan walls.
that the smell of the ink that the book was written.
I don't think he's using ink. Imagine him with like a quill and like a candlelight. He's using Manga Studio Pro to write it.
and then he sends like a pigeon to the editors.
A Harry Potter owl. That's awesome.
Has like a cage of like hundreds of pigeons that deliver each page separately.
So this stream's going out of control. This is so good. Okay, I gotta change this.
So
okay, so far I like it. I mean, other than the lag,
are you trying to say you like it?
I totally like it. It would just as soon as I can figure out why it's lagging so bad. After that, I'm gonna just make sweet artistic love to this thing because it's really cool. I definitely dig it. It's got a lot of really cool tools. There was those guys, I can't remember the name of him. If you can remember it, you should share it with everybody. That one guy in Japan who was doing like this crazy.
Let me find him.
That guy
Instagram.
is gnarly, doing some really gnarly stuff in
14 Mountains
14 Mountains. That's it. Yeah, nice, good job.
or 14
Um,
Mountain.
14 Mountains. We should make one called like 15 Mountains. just, just, just troll him.
Just he's not like a manga artist,
Yeah,
like many of those in Japan, but this guy has like this guy is actually using he's using like a different software too. I was sending this to you like 2 years ago, but we never actually ended up using it.
No, I think I was.
It's
saying
very
it to you,
similar.
and you're
It's-
all no. Is this is another program though, right? That he's using.
Yeah, but it does the same thing. It pretty
Yeah.
much works the same. I can't remember what he's exactly using. I found it and then I like, oh man, it's like I don't know how to use this. Okay. It kind of does everything that Manga Studio does. So
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, if you guys should check it out. Give him a follow. He's super nice and he's got like really awesome art. And it's cool. Like when you look at this stuff, when I first saw it, I was like, oh wow, like this is cool, like traditional drawings. And then he shows his process. And like, friggin' damn, Daniel, look at this stuff. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, you could do this in Manga Studio easily. It's gonna look like that too.
With the pencils and stuff.
Yeah, pencils and pens and everything.
I want to do it now. Hey, Ron, Ryan hasn't gotten back to me yet, so I think maybe I'm not good enough for him or something. I don't know. It could be. It could possibly be.
You're definitely not good enough. You should contact me then.
No, don't do that. That'd be a bad move. He'll never talk to us ever again.
I'll tell him.
Don't do it, Ron. Don't do it. Don't listen to him. Everybody's like, yeah, we're a little bit. I mean, I think anytime Maciej and I get together, we're just goofballs, and so we just kind of like. I feel bad for Andrew sometimes on our important business calls because Andrew and our Maciej and I are yeah.
But then Andrew goes like,
time.
I don't know, sandwiches, trash in Tokyo.
It's not fair. He's not here to defend himself. Let's leave
Well,
him.
sucks for him.
You're such a thug.
No, I mean, we're all good friends. We talk shit to one another all the time.
I'd say kind of like beyond friends. I guess
Yeah.
we're kind of like family almost at this point because we've been doing this for so long, and we basically talk every day. I don't think every day. I think we talk. Yeah, even on the freaking weekend, man. Damn.
Yeah, we have those calls at 1 a.m.
Yeah,
How can you fix this?
I don't think
Andrew, why it's not working?
I don't think we really discuss it much, but like running the school is very difficult. It's a very time sensitive
Yeah, it
thing, very,
is.
very taxing doing it. But yeah, we love it though. It's good.
Running a business in general, like it seems like, oh yeah, you just make a website and kind of works. Just create that, class, and it's
not a
kind of
biggie.
there.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
It's not a big deal. Yeah, I sometimes feel really sorry for Andrew because he's handling all the, customer service and replying to students, and anytime there's something not working,
We yell at him.
We yell at him, and he's like, "Wait, but I want to sleep." No sleep for you.
I know.
You have time to make photos of trash in Tokyo, then you have time to reply to students.
I like that voice. Which voice is that?
I don't know. I kind of make voices all the time.
I don't know. Sound like a voiceover for a manga or something, like a commissioner, like a police commissioner.
Honestly, how do you feel about it? I think like if Andrew would just be now like, "Hey, fuck you guys."
Oh, there
I'm
goes
leaving.
Learn Squared.
There goes Learn Squared, guys.
I think it's the same for all of us. It's such
No,
a small
no customer
team,
support anymore. We just
We'll release classes. That's about it, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If you have a problem, you just take it up with. somebody
wait.
that
We
doesn't-
didn't show up on mentorship. Aw, we didn't know.
Yeah, Andrew's a valuable part. Yeah.
No, yeah, he's basically all the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andrew is awesome. He grew.
Yeah.
He grew. Remember how funny he was when we met him? Like, I don't know. It kind of do sound like Dave Franco.
Sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
What's another thing that you like about this program that makes it unique other than Photoshop?
I mean, all of those things that you're doing right now, it's already
Yeah.
like a big selling part.
Yeah.
Oh, try this. I already showed it to you before, but let's like just copy paste like any photo, make it like high res though.
Oh, like the photo.
I'm
Yeah, I
making
saw
them.
that. That's cool.
Yeah.
I don't use that though. That's cheating. That's for whack turds like you. Ah, good times. No, I saw that. That was cool. Yeah, no
Well,
response for
here's
that.
my secret.
You whack
Anything that
turd.
I do is just fucking cheating. That's what it is.
You big cheat bag.
Cheat bag.
That's your GitHub account username.
Cheat bag.
Cheatbag69.
Cheat bag 69.
Yeah, this is cool. I think once I can figure out the lag, then I'll just end up drawing all my stuff in it because it's awesome. It's really cool.
Dude, your GitHub account is no guac, no glory.
No, it's the hate guac, dude. Hate that guac wipe.
How's that guac machine treating you?
It's great.
Honestly, you're like constantly fucking battering me about it. Like, dude, it's a life changer. Buy it. I take shit. It cleans my asshole. Buy it.
Oh my gosh.
Uh,
Too much. Too much.
Yeah.
What are your plans with the bro time? Lost in the girl time?
Last in the Boy Scouts time, bro time, lost time,
Cash in the meow cow.
lost in the bro time.
Yeah, what's your plans with Lost in the bro time?
I want to do something with it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it.
Nice,
I started
that's a
doing
good plan. That's brilliant.
one thing that works, and I think it works pretty well, is just me doing illustrations, and I'm gonna continue doing them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just do as many illustrations as possible, and maybe because I started doing a comic book, and I started it like years ago, and I hate the story already. I think the story sucks. It's just
I went and got some Pringles.
so here's what happens, guys. So here's why I suck at it. It's because I'm a perfectionist, and I want to have it like I cannot just settle for like, oh, it's gonna be good, you know.
Yeah.
And that's my biggest vice right now, because I really need to start thinking I can make a sick illustration, let's put it this way, like put all my efforts in it and make it, and just keep chipping in
like
until
a cover artist almost. Then
yeah, and
like a cover artist,
never be happy with it,
Mhm.
And that's the problem, because at some point you have to sort of like decide, all right, this is good enough, let's move on and do something else. And I think that's my next step in evolving as an artist, just finding that medium where, all right, this is good enough, let's move on, let's add some more pages, or let's actually do a comic book, or let's actually do a short film, or whatever that's going to be.
Mhm.
And accept the fact it's not going to be the best thing ever, that you're actually going to be frustrated because it looks like it or whatever.
Yeah.
And then and just move on and learn from experience, and do something else and do something better. So that's basically what I should do.
Yeah.
What comes in the way also is the fact that we're running Learn Squared, we're doing Twitch streams, and also I have a daughter and work. So there's like a lot of shit happening in the life that
Literally. You're taking lots of shits too.
and I do it every day.
With no
It's like
guac
4
wipe.
times.
Crazy grok wipe all over the place.
Like
Not
my
using a
shower
fidget.
is on 24/7, just like directed right at my asshole because I'm shitting so much.
It's
and
your
just-
poor man's bidget.
But hey,
you know who this artist is? Have you ever seen his art before? He's one of my favorites.
yeah,
Yeah, Travis Shari is epic, man. Super good.
that's good stuff, dude.
I wanted to bring him up for you because he's like an artist that's like really, really amazing draftsman and like really beautiful art. But then he did a lot of covers. He did some Metal Gear Solid ones too. You remember those?
Right.
You ever see those?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, old school ones. But maybe that's more or less like you're solid. Maybe that's more or less like kind of how your mind works. He does comics as well. But I remember when he did this, it was like, damn, Daniel, when he was drawing like I don't even think he just like made up his own mech too. He didn't even like follow.
You know what?
Um,
Maybe this could be, and I'm sort of like just brain farting right now. Maybe this
Part
could
braining.
be something that would work. Where I would just try to finish the story for the comic, make it like 15, 20 pages, so it's maybe like an introduction to characters or something like that. Something small to just have it like, yeah, I've done it, and it's an experience, and I can see if it's something that is really exciting for me or it's more exciting to do illustrations, and just do it, and maybe combine the fact that I like to draw and combine it with streaming and just go panel by panel, and eventually it's gonna be done.
Yeah,
Maybe that's an option. I'll play around with this. I'll play around with that idea.
I think the one thing is it's not as easy as it seems, and drawing
It's not.
comics is like probably one of the hardest things to do artistically because you're everything. You're like the prop designer, you're the storyteller, the cinematographer, the character developer, and if you're even writing the story too, like you're doing so much more too. Like you're becoming part of it.
Yeah.
When you look at the works, say from like Frank Miller or something, the amount of output that he put out in his career, even as he's still going, it's like it's
Yeah.
crazy to think like, the amount of content that guy's pushed. Everything from redeveloping Daredevil to reestablishing
And I'm
Batman and all
pretty
stuff.
bad at telling stories myself, so that's always an issue. It's like I'll do a comic that looks good, but that story is gonna be shitty, and they're like, "Oh, what are people gonna say?"
Maybe you should just find a good like cool story guy, like find like a baby Charlie Broker or something like that, and somebody that you can
Maybe.
like go, I like your stories and I suck at that. Usually that's what happens. You can find somebody that that you like that has
Yeah.
a good style, and then you can just kind of go, oh, this is cool, let me draw that or something. I think the one thing I'm getting at here is I have the same problem too, and it's like I wanted to make a Lost Boy comic, but it's just so much work. You see, like Dave Raposa, for example, he's making his like Steve Lynchman stuff. Like it's such a project. He's basically had to disappear because he's making that, and I think like
Yeah.
it's not easy. I think he started obviously kind of he's gone above and beyond us because he's doing his own thing with the comics and stuff, but
Yeah.
but he started just doing like painting images and stuff, and kind of similar equivalents to us, which is like it's just superficial. Like, look, it's a drawing of a guy's face, and he's got super cool hair. Like, it doesn't really mean much, but at the same time, it's like it's cool. It looks cool.
Yeah.
So, but what I'm getting at is it's like it's not made for everybody, and I think it's important for us not to be so hard on ourselves. Like, if we're not made to be like amazing comic book artists, and it really is
Shouldn't
hard to
try doing it.
yeah, it's just like, well, yeah, well, I mean, either
You
that
can
or just,
try.
like,
Yeah.
sure,
but,
sure.
Yeah.
Focus your energy on other things. Like, oh, if I like to just draw like really cool drawings, maybe I could do like the covers and like the key art for it, and then I can have somebody that I really like do the inside and stuff. And that's kind of like what I was doing with Lost Boy when I had Dave Lando come on and do some pages, and Robert Samelin. Like, I love their art. They're much better at that kind of stuff than I am. So I was like, yeah, well, how about you guys come on? I'll pay you guys to do this. I have the story with Anthony, and then you guys go off and make it. So they're much better at it. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, Native Complex. Thanks for the sub for 5 months. And JRJS. Oh my God, 6 months as well.
I never do
Is
these
it
on
like
my
from the
stream. You do this
start?
on your streams every time?
I try. I mean,
That's good.
I have to set up because I've switched from OBS to Wirecast completely,
Mm-hmm.
but it needs to have that Twitch alerts, which should be pretty easy to set up. I just never got into it just yet. Because we had Twitch alerts for a few episodes, which is basically allowing us to see who subscribed and supporting the show, supporting us here on Twitch. And, we always want to give a shout out to people that do that because you guys are awesome. So,
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I had somebody on Twitter upset with me and you and Learn Squared because they're a Learn Squared member, but they had to pay, I don't know, 25 cents a stream or whatever it costs to watch it. And I'm like, oh, well. And I said, like if it really kills you to have to pay to like see what we're teaching, to hear the guests and all that stuff, then don't either. Option A is who cares? Don't watch it. Option B is just wait, and we post it on YouTube. And I told them, I said, we posted to YouTube for people like yourself who find it super hard to to validate that. And so he was cool. He was like, oh, thanks. So I'm like, yeah, there you go. Yeah, we had a big discussion about that because we were like, oh, part of it is the reason why we do it for many reasons, but it costs money to run these things, the operation costs and stuff. So yeah, it's just part of it. And if you guys like it, it's just like, oh, awesome. You guys are supporting what we're doing as we bring this, like we bring Curtis on and we bring all these people on to talk about it. Yesterday I had Clement. And he was awesome. And he shared like some really cool parts of his techniques and stuff and what he's using in Marvelous with everybody. So it's like kind of like free education right there, which is really cool. So
yeah, we're gonna have Curtis back on February, I think 2nd.
Nice.
We're gonna do some
Curtis
goodness.
Yeah. I need to be on that one because I'm starting to go into that Moy world, because Vitaly showed me how fast Moy is. I'm like, whoa. But it's Vitaly, so I'm like, oh, is it Vitaly or is it Moy? I can't tell. But it's the one thing I like about what I was seeing, what he was doing, it's very quick, it's very limited in regards to like all the options. So it's not like as crazy, obviously. I think you could do much more with Fusion if you wanted to. But I think the thing is like there's no hotkey alterations in Fusion, right? You can't like.
I've been grilling Curtis about it.
Shit.
And he said it's in works. Actually, the fun part, anytime you guys join this Twitch stream, he's just confirming new features that are going to be released tomorrow. So
that's a lie. Don't say it.
I've been grilling Curtis. I mean, you can go back to the streams when we had him and just watch yourself as I'm kind of giving him shit for not having those things. Yeah. It's like, yeah, we know. But they're gonna add the shortcuts. They're working on it, so it's confirmed. Good. It's confirmed, dude.
Okay, good.
It's gonna be there.
We need that.
Like I think that's the one thing that is missing from making the workflow go really fast. Because otherwise, it's sort of like click, click, click.
I don't like that. There's too much mouse travel.
Yeah, exactly.
And like when we're working in our platforms, like doing what we do with the directors and all that stuff, how fast we have to be, it's like it's really counterintuitive, and that's kind of the annoying thing, which is I think when I was watching Vitaly use Moy, I was like, holy crap, he was like frig, man.
Yeah, I know, but then again, Vitaly has been modeling and doing this CAD shit for like decades.
It's true. We should have Vitaly on and have him just show us.
That's a good idea.
Sweet,
why not?
Loving.
We should. Yeah. I mean, just whenever he has free time and not creating, mechs that are gonna destroy the world.
T500s for Korea.
Exactly. Like whenever he's not doing that, then we might get him on. So
this tool is really cool. I think once I can figure out what's making it lag, then it's a game over.
I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
I mean, I almost completely switched to this for any kind of Showtime paintings because it's just so much easier, dude. Mm-hmm. So much easier.
Yeah, I like it. I'm definitely. I think it's really cool. It for drawing hair is really good. It's been really nice, and I can go in and touch it up with the FTX.
I get Kirill.
Nice way. You said his last name perfectly.
I know. Kirill, don't be mad if you're listening to this. Don't be mad. You know how I am. I'm pretty terrible.
Kirill's great. He may or may not be making a class right now with us.
He may or may not. I'll definitely have him on the stream though.
That'd be cool. Yeah. He doesn't do Moy though, does he? He uses Fusion.
I don't know. I'll ask him when he's on a stream.
Yeah.
Because I talked with him about streaming on Twitch, and he said like, yeah, let's do this.
Cool.
So
so he's down. He did a ton of stuff for the new Star Wars, he did a bunch of modeling for it. It was cool.
The Rogue One.
Mm-hmm, yeah, that film was so beautiful. It
was a beautiful film, but I didn't like it.
Yeah, a lot of people said the same thing. What do you guys think? Did you guys like Rogue One?
Tell us in comments.
Tell us in the comments.
Yeah.
We're using a Manga Studio. Clip Art Pro, Manga Studio. You can see it right here up on the upper left-hand side.
Yeah.
Bam.
Pretty much.
If you're ever curious about what program somebody's using, usually, if you look right up here, it can tells you. Yeah, it's a good little thing. Today's stream is just me making a fool of myself, drawing show bro time. while Maciej talks about his stupid mug.
Oh,
From
you mean
oh
this
no,
beautiful thing
not
from which I
again.
can sip a coffee?
Oh my god.
So beautiful.
It is beautiful. Okay, we're getting some responses in. We'll have like 10 more minutes. We should probably wrap it up, but we should.
Yeah.
What are we getting in regards to Rogue One? Who liked it? Who saw it? What are your thoughts? Are you guys big Star Wars fans? Yeah, curious. People blasting
You've
it?
seen it, right? You've seen
Yeah,
it.
of course. Yeah.
Um,
Spoiler alert for anybody that hasn't seen it. Don't spoil things for people.
yeah,
if they
let's not
haven't seen it.
spoil things, but what were your impressions about the movie?
Um,
Apart from what we can all, majority of us can agree, it's a fucking beautiful movie.
It's stunning, beautifully
It's stunning.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, like it was cool. Like I watched it right when I was in the middle of finishing up Epoch, and some of those planet shots, I was like, oh man, I got to go back home and go to work because these are insane. These are so nice, and I really wanted to try and match that quality that ILM was doing as much as I could with just Chris and I, basically.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, visually, it was just such a
Stunning.
treat, and all the new ships, and then the new droids and stuff. That was so cool. Like it felt really good. Like I felt like JJ's film was missing those things for me personally.
Mhm.
There was some really great things, of course, but yeah, nothing's perfect. And I think when it comes to like Star Wars, it's like it's got to be the best thing ever, like because we're so
It was a good visual
attached to
treat.
it. Yeah, it was
I
a
felt
good
the
visual
acting
treat.
was kind of like, oh,
Yeah, yeah. Well, the thing I heard was that Gareth, the director, and he's the one guy that did Looper, I believe. No, not Looper. He did Monsters and Godzilla.
right.
But yeah, I heard that he had gone off and done the film. He went out and made the film that he was intended to make, and then Disney producers came in like, wait, this isn't the film. It was like much darker, I think, and they basically made him redo the like half of the film. So I wonder what that film was like, because that might have been really cool. So
I think if there was Jar Jar Binks in it,
oh
I
god,
think
I
it
mean
would be
it's
so much
much better
better.
than that. So yeah.
Easily. I agree with you guys. You've mentioned Jar Jar. I cannot agree more.
Yeah.
I felt like, you know what? My biggest gripe was that I didn't care for any of the characters. Like I just
Yeah.
literally didn't give a fuck if they're gonna
I
die
like
or
that
not.
they. Oh, don't say that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess you didn't say anything, but I like that how the way they closed that out. I thought that was really cool.
Mm.
I thought that was nice.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. I
I'm
didn't
not
say
saying
anything.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
just making you sort of nervous a little bit.
Well, I hate when people spoil stuff for me. So, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I didn't have Jar Jar Binks, so he is light years better than what George was doing with the franchise before, which is just really upsetting and insulting everybody, which is great. They're not doing it that way. Yeah, there was some really just like the ships and the battles and the scenes. I thought it was quite interesting that they had that battle like with
Yeah.
that tropical setting, which was quite interesting. We've never seen that before. I think I have the art book too, like the art of that thing, and I read
Mhm.
it. And they were saying like how Gareth, like in the beginning of the whole process, he really wanted to have like a battle in tropics, like because he wanted to see what that was like. I don't know if I'm really keen on it though. I'd rather still see like an Endor thing or something. I don't know, but
Right.
I mean, I was born in '83. That's when Empire came out, I believe. That's like it was just kind of what I grew up on. So I can't disassociate myself as a fan of the franchise that I grew up on in comparison. But I will say that I only really care about like the first Star Wars and the second one, which is Empire Strikes Back. I'm not a huge Return of the Jedi fan. It's good, but I like the
all right.
first two most. So
Yeah, first two were good.
yeah. So that being said, there's a lot of other films that came after that I just don't even. I'm like, I'll never watch those. So
Yeah. Is there any film that came out last year that you were like, oh, that's pretty good? Like,
hell yeah,
that's-
I loved Arrival. I thought Arrival was great. It's not a perfect film, but it was really freaking awesome. And then I loved Nocturnal Animals, but I like weird stuff. So like I'm into weird films now.
I still haven't
anyways.
watched any of those, and I heard those are good.
Yeah, Arrival was I really enjoyed Arrival. So yeah. I
Right
think
on.
those. How about you?
Oh, I have to watch those because I've heard those are good. I literally didn't care about anything else. Like, oh, this movie X and Y coming out.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet, awesome. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, yeah, it's kind of a weird time. I think everything is moving towards like people paying attention more to Netflix shows and stuff. Like I started watching Mr. Robot, and I was telling you to check that out.
Well,
It's got some cool bits to it. Definitely got some interesting things going on that I like. So
I've heard La La Land is good. It's a musical though.
yeah, yeah, I've heard that too from a lot of my friends. They say like, go watch La La Land, and I'm like, oh man, I cringe so hard. Like I want to leave my body when I have to sit through a musical. It just makes me feel really awkward. But I know that's wrong for me to do that, and that director is really great. I think it's the same director that did he did that one freaking what's it called? Please somebody help me. He did man, what's that one with Michael Keaton where it's like one shot the whole film?
The Birdman. Yeah,
I think he did
Birdman was
Birdman.
awesome, dude.
Yeah, Birdman. I think it could be Birdman, or I could be completely wrong. I think he did. Actually, he did Whiplash. He's the director from Whiplash, which Whiplash is great too.
Wasn't Whiplash and Birdman the same guy?
I guess so. I
think so.
Maybe. Yeah.
Birdman.
Yes.
The Birdman was awesome. I loved it,
Yeah.
and the Whiplash was awesome too.
Yeah. So I mean, you got to kind of trust that director. Or he take you on like to show you something that you've never seen in music. So
Apparently, it's
or
two
in like a
different
film.
guys.
So it's two different guys. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right. My bad. But Whiplash is great. I really like
Whiplash
Whiplash.
was good. It was what I like about it is just like the story is super simple,
Yeah.
and it builds up to
True,
that
though.
last crescendo. You know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's good though. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that. But yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it though. Yeah, a lot of people had problems with Rogue One. I'm surprised. I thought that it was better than the last one, but that's just my opinion. Like the Force Awakens, I can't even. I had a real
No,
hard
Force
time with that
Awakens
one.
was horrible. In my
I
opinion.
didn't
It
say
was
it.
great art, but it
yeah.
was just New Hope on steroids, and that's it.
Not even that really. It's just like I had a hard time with like just how they're breaking the franchise. Like that
Yeah.
character, she's ruined like the whole Jedi thing. It's like she just kind of like just fell into it. It's like what the hell? Yeah.
Yeah, it was a weird movie. Weird movie.
Yeah, yeah, a lot of weird stuff going on, but it's a
Opinions,
it's a whole,
though. Opinions.
Opinions,
Some people
totally.
loved it. Some people hated it. That's
Yeah,
what it is
exactly.
when you watch films. Some you like, some you don't.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
a personal thing.
What's
I do acknowledge the great amount of effort that came into creating art for it, though.
Yeah, crazy.
Especially
amounts.
knowing how much of that shit was practical. I was like, what? You know?
Yeah, crazy land for sure.
Yeah.
La La Land style. Yeah, that's where you live. You live in La La Land.
Any news on Steve Messing yet?
Steve Messing.
Oh, he's like a white whale. Try catching him.
Or trying to get him on the school, or getting him.
I'm pretty
in
sure
the
that's
stream.
what people are asking about.
Yeah,
Steve
like
is like incredibly busy person.
yeah,
And
dude.
you know, I talk with Steve every now and then, and he's always doing like 20 things at once. So it's going to be hard to get him teach. Interview, I don't know if he does any interviews, honestly.
You should get him on the art cafe. Show the mug.
Shut up.
Oh, what? You don't? Now you don't.
All
wanna
right,
show
all
the
right, all
mug?
right.
Yeah, show the mug.
Well, it still has some coffee in it, so I can enjoy the sip out of this amazing, high quality, pristine mug.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, somebody brought up a good point about the Birdman thing with just the overall the feel of things in film these days is completely changed. Just what people are focused on or entertained by, you know.
Yeah.
Or like you think about like who's like most of the heroes, quote unquote, are anti-heroes now. You look at like Breaking Bad. It's television has gone to this weird reality where it's an altered reality that's not really true, but it's got like Guardians of the Galaxy. Like that main character is just kind of a dick, you know.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, oh, it's good to be a dick, you know. It's like, oh, I don't know. Yeah, so it's been interesting watching this. Like, just it's an interesting part of the world. It's a consciousness is happening now. So, but the thing I love about all this stuff is there's so many amazing things being made. We're not even aware of half the great films that are being made or produced or put out. There's a lot of talent. One film I really liked recently that I saw last year, which was called Blue Ruin. Have you seen that?
Nope.
You should watch it, dude. It's really good. Everybody should watch that film. It's good. It's made by a dude. Him and his wife, I think, put up their like life savings, and he went off and directed it and made it with his friend. His friend's like the main actor. I also watched Green Room. These are films that were recommended to me by various friends, and one of them was Dan Levisi. He's telling me about watching that, and I ended up watching it. I was totally stoked. I watched both of his films all in one sitting. It was really cool. I never do that usually. I usually just fall asleep. But yeah, it was really good. So yeah. But
what was the name again?
There's Blue Ruin and then Green Room.
Okay.
Yeah. Green Room, you gotta be ready for it. And I'd also say last year I got to watch Justin Kurzel's film, Snowtown Murders, which was incredible. But it's really rugged. You gotta be like ready for it because it'll just it's got some of the most violent. It's got some of the most violent things I've seen in a film done like incredibly well. But it's just you gotta be ready for it.
Yeah.
Because it'll just kind of eat your soul up a little bit. But
yeah. The one thing I hate is fucking horror films, though. Those I hate really bad.
It wasn't a horror film. It wasn't a horror film.
I'm just saying. Is it like it's like a thriller, right?
No, it's not a thriller. It's not a thriller at all.
I hate being scared.
Really?
Yeah.
What a poon.
It's like it literally, dude. That the Lights Out thing, the short that guy did.
That was legitimately scary.
Yeah, it was like it just gave me nightmares, dude.
Did you get nightmares from that?
Yeah.
Wow.
I hated
You're
it,
like a
dude.
3-year-old.
I loved it, but I hated it. I don't know. Maybe I was punched in the face when I was sleeping when I was a kid or something like that. Or maybe my brother did like a jump scare when I was 2 or 1 when I was like
a brother?
I don't know. Yeah, I do.
I didn't know you had a brother. Let's talk about him. Let's take this.
I don't know what happened. Something. Maybe I was abused as a child. I don't know. But I hate horror films, dude.
Really? Oh, I got to go watch a horror film with you now.
The Witch movie was great, but I didn't find it scary at all.
Well, that's the point. It wasn't supposed to be necessarily scary. It's supposed to be more disturbing.
It was disturbing for sure.
Yeah,
it was actually a really well made film. I liked it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was showing how stupid people were back then.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy how much we progressed as a species.
Yeah.
My goodness, man, like crazy. Although we're still regressing, and look at our president. What the hell is going on? But whatever. Let's not talk about that. That's
no,
just really,
please not.
He's like the naughty kid that I'm just not acknowledging that exists in this world.
He's a zero fucks guy.
He's zero fucks guy. Yeah.
Dude, let's wrap it up. We're a little bit past time.
Watch The Witch, though. I'd say watch The Witch, Snowtown Murders. These are all really heavy movies, so just kind of get ready.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't watched Pixar didn't release anything recently that I was like, yeah. I mean, they're great films. They're really fun, but I'm just like they haven't done like another Wall-E or Up really for me. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. Like, I mean, again, these people are incredible. They're way more talented and skilled than I am. I have no place even critiquing them. But as a consumer, I'm like, yeah, it's okay, whatever. Yeah. Like I'm ready for like something like The Incredibles again, or like those classics that they were making. So
not many of those coming out for sure.
Yeah, unfortunately. So, but yeah,
it is what it is. Well, maybe
it's what it is. It'll come out. There'll be something else. It's like what I see right now with like PC and Mac and stuff. Like who's the next Apple to come out? Because Steve's gone, and so what's that going to be like, and who's going to come up with it, So
yeah, Old Boy was great, but the Korean one.
That's an old movie. Yeah.
Yeah, Old Boy was awesome.
That fight
corridors,
scene.
Yeah, that was awesome. It was so like, whoa! I've never seen that.
The stories, so
very dark.
Yeah, get ready for it. You should see if you guys like that kind of stuff. You should check out another Korean film called I Saw the Devil.
Yep, I've heard about it too.
That one's rugged. Get ready for that one. All these films I'm mentioning are really rugged, so yeah, have fun with that.
So they bring the darkness out of you.
I've heard that Melancholia is really good. I haven't watched it, so thanks for the recommendations again. I'll add that to my list. So
cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, dude. Figure out why it's lagging for you.
It's not too bad for lagging. I was able to do with what we had. So
yeah.
I'll explore it though. I want to have some fun trying to figure out why it's not, but definitely digging it. So
Yeah, update to new versions so you can get like all of those store features where you can just basically click and download and drag and drop
yeah,
inside
yeah,
a program, which is kind of fucking awesome.
yeah.
Because you can get like all those custom brushes done by other people that work
Yeah,
really well.
you showed me that last time. That's really cool.
Yeah, it works really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's wrap it up, guys. Thanks for everyone who joined us today.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here.
Once kisses to you guys. Yeah. Hope you guys are all well, drawing, having fun. Yeah. Enjoying things.
Yeah, and I'll see you. You're streaming next Wednesday, right? I mean,
That's
it's
correct. Yeah.
it's all the same, all the time, every week.
Wednesday
you can
at 1.
expect-
Next Wednesday, I'm bringing Ryan Cashman on. My
Yeah.
friend Ryan Cashman, who
Oh,
I did
sick! Awesome.
with the Assassin's Creed stuff with. I don't know if he posted it up on his site, but if you're interested at all in this kind of stuff, the Assassin's Creed stuff, Ryan's coming on and he's going to be just chatting with me. He's my close friend. I've worked on a couple big projects
Perfect.
with him. So we're going to be talking about, our process and how Ryan takes my weird, crazy directions and ideas and designs and figures out how to implement them in Houdini, and then the back and forth. And so we'll go in depth on this madness, because this is a huge project for two people to do. I think it's funny in between all these other things too. So
Speaking of Houdini,
yeah.
Speaking
Why
of
don't you share your
Houdini.
screen and go through that, and we'll head out.
let me see. How do I do it?
You should know. You got all your things. You keep
I
talking
know.
about Wirecast this, Wirecast that. Wirecast.
All right, let's go to the courses. Speaking of Houdini, guys, dude,
Brodini.
Brodini, the
Lost some
Brodini
Houdini
of
time.
Houdini. Let's watch as we're watching the amazing trailer. Adam Swab did a class for Houdini. It's like the sort of like the get you familiar with how to do awesome sauceness in that. So
Are you gonna ever take that class? What's the
I
next
plan
class you're
to.
gonna take? Are you gonna
Dude,
take
there's-
Alex with me?
here's the problem. Here's the biggest issue with
Yeah.
everything that is happening with Learn Squared is like there's so many awesome classes that I just
Yeah.
literally run out of time to take them all.
That's
So I
what
have to
everybody
figure it
else
out.
is having problems with too. You gotta stop being a puss though, and just man up, take them all.
I know.
Yeah, if the resources are all there, you're learning from all the top level professionals. It's
Yeah,
just the
those are
best.
the this is the shit basically.
Yeah, Brofini. Yeah,
Brofini.
if you wanna learn how to really get your feet wet with Houdini, if it's something that you've been interested in, if you're interested in motion graphics, or Houdini is much bigger than the motion graphics world, but if you're interested in getting into programming of any sorts using, basically I think the thing that I've noticed from Houdini is it kind of allows you to do what other programs can't, because it goes further into it. It's almost like you're creating the architecture of a program. So that's, if you can wrap your head around that, you get into some really next level stuff. And if you have a problem with like learning curves, take this class, because it's a great way to really get your feet wet and understand like just a little glimpse of the crazy significant power that it offers. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Just showing what I did here.
What'd
what
you
I'm
do?
doing with my
your bro time,
bro time showtime.
dad bro time, showtime. Bro.
All right, let's wrap it up, guys. Thanks for
Yeah.
joining, and
Dad bro time.
peace out.
That perspective's wrong.
Fuck off.
I don't think it's wrong. I'm just messing with you. All right.
All right.
Draw
Peace,
my
guys.
name on that wall, please. Okay, guys. You guys have a great day.
Take care, guys. Cheers.
Peace out, lovers.
Yeah.